So let's look at a convention called the Drury or Reverse Drury convention. So the Drury convention is created in 1957 by Douglas Drury. It's used when partner opens one of a major, and that's usually when playing 5-card majors, and that's in 3rd or 4th seat. And the response is going to be 2 clubs. So Drury or Reverse Drury is on even if the opponents overcall 1 spade, or they double your partner's opening bid. So in the Drury system, the response of rebidding your major suit was the strongest bid. So, and bidding 2 diamonds or 2 hearts, if you had opened 1 spade, were weaker bids. So I'm going to recommend playing Reverse Drury, and that's what I feel most is commonly used in today's bridge society. So repeating your major is the weaker bid, and then bidding anything else now shows a stronger hand. So make sure you know which version you're going to be playing with your partner. So a common mistake is for people to say, let's play Drury, when they actually mean Reverse Drury, as most people play it the new way. Okay, when I say the new, it's sort of 20 years old or something. So let's look at some examples then. If we go over to here. Okay. So North is going to pass and East is going to pass. Let's just make sure I'm sharing it on the right screen. Yeah, okay. And South is now going to pass as well. Okay. And West in the 4th seat is now going to open 1 spade. So this is a common sequence where sometimes in 4th seat, you could be weak or strong, but because you've got spades, you don't want to pass it out and you don't want to lose. Getting a bad board if you passed out the board especially when you've got spades. So here you've opened spades and you actually have a decent hand. Okay, North passes, and now East now invokes the 2-club Drury bid, asking how good are you for your opening bid, and with a maximum here and nothing in hearts. Okay, so you are kind of balanced. I would just jump to 4 spades. Okay, so 2 clubs is Drury. 4 spades, it says, I'm just going to go to game. I think we've got a good chance that game might be on. I'm just going to bid it and not mess about. Okay. So board 2, pass. East passes. And this time South bids 1 spade. 3rd in hand, opening a spade, so it could be light. West passes. And North has a 10 count. Decent hand, 4-4-2-3 shape. Okay, bids 2 clubs Drury. Okay, so you must alert this. It doesn't show clubs. East now passes, and now with a minimum, you've got an 11 count, and you know partner's a passed hand. You're just going to repeat your major suit, 2 spades, and you should play in 2 spades. Okay, East-West might decide to get in on the action. Okay, but at least now you know that you're weak and no interesting game. Okay, so North passes, East passes, South bids a spade, pass, and North invokes Drury. Reverse Drury, should I say. Okay, but you could be playing it Drury or Reverse Drury, but I happen to prefer playing it Reverse Drury. Okay, so 2 clubs. Now this time, I've got a potential, if partner's got the right cards, if partner's got the King of Spades, the Ace of Diamonds, and the King of Clubs, then we could be in clover. We've got a slam on. Okay, I know my partner's got 3-card spade support at the very least. So there's a chance we got slam on. So here, rather than just race the game, I'm actually going to bid what's known as a splinter bid. Okay, so that's shortage in hearts. By jumping up and showing shortage in hearts. Next hand passes. And because we've already agreed spades, any bids now should be ongoing, okay, and showing stuff. Okay, so here we're going to bid 4 clubs. This is the 2nd round control in clubs, so it's known as a Q bid. And then with the south hand, I'm just going to bid 4 no trumps. Okay, so when we bid 3 hearts, we splintered, and North was happy about that. North has got no values in hearts, which is great. We're dealing with in what's known as a 30-point pack, where all our points are in the other three suits, and we've only got one loser in the heart suit. So after 4 no trumps, North responds 5 hearts to show 2 out of the 5 controls, and then South just simply bids 6 spades. Okay, so sometimes, most of the time when you play reverse drury or drury, you're just going to end up in 2 of that suit or game. Okay, but here is just an example of how you could potentially still bid to a slam. Pass, pass, 14 count. Okay, we're going to open a spade. And again, we're going to bid 2 clubs, draw it, pass. Now here we've got kind of a balanced hand. We've got honours in all the other 3 suits. We can just bid 2 no trumps here to show we've got a flat hand, but we're still interested in game. And North, with their flat hand and their values in the other 3 suits, can just raise to 3 no trumps. The important thing to remember here is that North is in charge of things. You've defined your hand. Okay, you've defined your hand, and then North takes charge and bids 3 no trumps. They could pull it to 4 spades if they wanted to. Okay, but they decide, let's play it in 3 no trumps instead. Okay, so North passes, East passes, South bids 1 spade. West passes, and North bids drury, 2 clubs, reverse drury. This time we've got a 14 count again. We've got a balanced hand, we've got honours and everything. We could bid 2 no trumps. So anything other than 2 spades shows we've got top of our range. Okay, we're interested in game. Okay, so 2 no trumps, we're just sort of describing our hand. We've got a balanced hand. Okay, and then we're leaving it up to partners to decide what to do. Now they've got an unbalanced hand, shortage in hearts, and they can just now jump to 4 spades. Okay, you could even in theory, if you wanted to, you could just jump to 4 hearts even. Okay, and that could show a splinter. Okay, you could play it that way if you so wish. Okay, but after the 2 no trump bid, it's unlikely that your partner is going to have like shortage values in hearts. Okay, so you might not want to bid that at all. Okay, you might just want to go straight to game and bid 4 spades. Well, that is a potential option. Okay, new board. Again, pass, pass, 6, 7, 10, 14 count. We're going to open a heart this time. This time, West has got an overcall of 1 spade. And now North is going to bid 2 clubs, drury. Okay, so again, it's not showing clubs, although we've got 4. Okay, this is drury. We don't necessarily need to have 4 clubs. We could have 2 or even 1 club in our hand. Okay, so 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, drury. How good are you, partner? East then decides to bid 2 spades. Okay, because he's got 3 card spade support, even with a rubbishy hand. And that spade bid doesn't show a good raise. Okay. And now here with the South hand showing 14 count, you could just raise straight to game. Okay, East-West, if they wanted to, could potentially bid to 4 spades, and that would be, on this occasion, be a good sacrifice. You'd get doubled, and that would complete the auction. Okay, but everyone's done the duty, everyone's bid to the maximum, and there we have it. So let's have a look at a new board. So last one, North is going to pass, East is going to pass, and South is going to bid a spade. Okay, and West passes. And again, we're going to invoke drury or reverse drury and bid 2 clubs. Pass from East. Now, what I would suggest here is a lot of people say that, you know, you can bid something else to describe your hand. So you could bid, in fact, 2 diamonds to say, well, I don't have a minimum. Okay, because bidding a minimum would mean bidding 2 spades. So bidding something else could further describe your hand, but you're also describing your hand to the opponents. So personally, what I would do is not bid 2 diamonds. I would just go straight to game and bid 4 spades. Okay, so unless you're interested in slam, so here it's highly unlikely you're going to have slam on you pretty flat 5-4-2-2 shape, and partner's just bid 2 clubs. So it's unlikely you're going to have a slam on. So personally, I'll just go to 4 spades. Rather than give away your hand distribution, don't tell the opposition that. Just go straight to the game. If we have a look at this here, for example here, if you'd bid 2 diamonds, then West is less likely to lead a diamond. You wouldn't lead a diamond into strength in general. Okay, but here, after it's gone 1 spade, 2 clubs, 4 spades, what are you going to lead from here? Well, 10 of diamonds is potentially a normal lead because you're leading from top of a doubleton. It could be a potentially normal lead. Now on that lead, you would cover it with a jack, and now you know when they lead the 10, it looks like a doubleton or a singleton. And now North South here can pick up all the diamonds. If West leads something else instead, like a spade, okay, or a heart, they're not giving anything away. Because when you play the diamonds, how are you going to play the diamonds? It's going to be, you're not sure exactly how to play them. You could play a small diamond to the queen, play the ace and hope you drop the king. Or you could guess right and play the jack and end up pinning the 10. But that would be purely a guess. Okay, you don't know how to play the diamonds for no losers. But here, if you bid 2 diamonds instead of bidding 4 spades, this hand might decide to lead the 10 of diamonds, and now the diamond suit is completely given away. Okay, it's clear that when someone leads a 10 of diamonds here, that they're not going to hold the 9 because you can see it in dummy, and it looks very much like they're leading from top of a doubleton or a singleton. Okay, and then we can play the diamonds out the right way. So what I would advise is, even if you can make other bids to show your hand, don't make other bids just for the sake of it. Just go straight to the game. Okay, so that's Drury or reverse Drury. You can play it slightly different ways. So for instance, you can show actually things like the 2 diamond bid as, so if it goes 1 spade, 2 diamonds, you can have bids to show 3 card and 4 card support. Okay, so for me personally, I wouldn't bother with that. I would just stick to regular 2 clubs showing a good raise in spades or hearts, and then take it from there. Okay, and have the repeat of your suit to show a weak hand, and all of the bids showing strength. Okay, so hope that's a useful lesson for you. Drury or reverse Drury, and I'll definitely play it the reverse Drury way. Okay, good luck with that.